Hello and welcome to Dave the Diver. Now, Dave the Diver is a combination of two different video game genres. One is a management sim, and another is kind of like a bit like a roguelite, but more exploration and, well, basically, you're going down into the ocean's depths. You're retrieving fish and you're returning to your associate's sushi restaurant with the fish, and then you help to manage it. In other words, you serve the fish while he cooks, and it's just an absolutely seamless, wonderfully represented in an absolutely charming graphic style. And I cannot get enough of this. This is currently available on Steam as a demo. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. This video is kindly sponsored, and otherwise, let's get going. Let's create a new game. And here we go. This is, I gotta say, as I say, the graphic style, while it is pixel art, and obviously some people are not going to like that. Some people are not going to like the pixel art. I absolutely love it. I really love these high quality pixel art games, but obviously it's very much a personal preference thing. And as you can see, Dave himself is not having a very good time with this wonderful, wonderful little crustacean there that had a great time pinching him. And now he's getting a call. Now he's getting a call. Who is it? Who's bothering him on his vacation? I have no idea, but it's going to be someone that is going to be talking about sushi. He's talking about sushi right here. And, oh yeah, through the link in the description, you can also play the demo yourself. I believe the demo is available from the 24th to the 28th. So if you'd like to check it out, then obviously that's the way to go. And then maybe you can add it to your Steam wishlist as well. That might be a nice idea. So yes, anyway, we're just going to skip the first little introduction here, and we're going to get right into the story and what is actually going on, because we have been called by Mr. Cobra here, and he says, "Oh Dave, you got here quickly." "Well, I was told to hurry here. I was on vacation, you know. So where's the sushi at?" "Ha ha, oh, don't rush yourself. Have a look around. Look at this giant blue hole. I've never seen anything like it. It's not just the size. Every time you enter the giant blue hole, the terrain and ecology changes, which means this could be an incredible business opportunity." "What kind of business?" "Well, we can discuss that later. I heard you took a break from diving. How about warming up? I'll guide you from here. Go ahead and go on in." I don't have a good feeling about this." Alright, so here's the prologue. So this is basically one of the gameplay loops that you're going to be experiencing in the game. You're diving into the ocean, and you are having to use a variety of different weapons, which you can indeed find down below on the ocean floor, because there's actually another reason why there are weapons down there, and it is going to explain that as we go forward in the video. But anyway, nice form, haha. Alright, so how about stretching out a bit? Try moving to the marked area, and with this you can move quickly. Remember that this speeds up oxygen consumption. Yeah, so you only have a very limited amount of oxygen, as you can see in the bottom left. You also have a limited amount of weight that you can carry. Good, looks like your skills are intact. Your moves are as nimble as a freshwater snail. Now let's practice using the weapon you'll need in contingencies, the dagger. Try using the dagger on small fish. You can use the left mouse button. Okay, yeah, so for me specifically, I'm just gonna spam click it because in my opinion, the dagger is pretty difficult to use, but there are other melee weapons in the game that are much, much easier. Obviously, the first weapon you get is not going to be super usable, because obviously later on you're going to get better and better weapons that can do different things as well. They have different status effects and so on. Anyway, and finally, you haven't forgotten how to use the harpoon, have you? The harpoon? Well, I haven't used one in a long time. Do you aim first and then... looks like you'll need some practice. Let's try using the harpoon to catch, let's say, 3 fish. Now aim with this and fire with this. Now try it out yourself. Alright, so this is my favorite weapon actually in the game so far. It doesn't do that much damage because I haven't obviously upgraded it. I assume there is an upgrade available for it because you can see down here it's currently level 1. So I'm very much looking forward to leveling that up. There's also a little bit of a mini game that you can do as well, which will actually have you spamming the space key basically to reel in the fish. Otherwise it will get away. That's basically how that works. Obviously, that only works with slightly more difficult to catch fish. I think that should get you back on track in no time. Alright, come back up to the boat. And here we go, we're going to go back up to the boat. So obviously, you've got to bear in mind that this is all about diving as deep as you can while balancing your O2, by balancing your oxygen, and being able to gain as many very, very valuable fish as you can, while also making sure you don't actually die. Because when you actually get attacked in this game, you don't lose health, as far as I'm aware. You lose oxygen. So obviously, taking into account how deep you can go, because I've actually been down to a depth of around 50 meters, that's not that deep, but I almost died. I actually almost died in my previous little foray into the game. So hopefully that's not going to happen again. Or maybe hopefully it is, because that's kind of fun. Anyway, now that you've got the hang of it, let's get down to business. Dave, you love sushi, right?
For sure. That soft fish meat with oily rice. Oh man, that's just the best.
Aha, well, listen up. I have a friend who is a sushi chef who left the business for a while. He has a bit of a sharp tongue and a slight temper, but he has one skill that I can guarantee is unmatched in the world. It is right here that I started a restaurant with my friend that sells one-of-a-kind sushi. The sushi sold here is made from fresh fish caught in the blue hole, where fish from all over the world can be found. Don't you think people just go nuts for it?
Yum, I'm already craving it.
Haha, I bet. So, why don't you join in on this awesome venture as well? What do you say?
I mean, I love eating, but I don't know a thing about cooking.
Nothing to worry about. The restaurant is all ready. All you need to do is dive to get the ingredients. Doesn't sound too bad, right? And we're going to accept, of course.
So I can eat as much sushi as I want?
Yeah, sure. You have to pay, though.
Can't wait to check it out. The sushi restaurant next to the blue hole.
It was supposed to open tonight, but I'm not sure if it's ready. Let's go have a chat at the restaurant. Alright, so here we go. We actually now have the ability to pilot the boat, and you can see here, this is exactly the reason why I'm saying to you that the graphic style is very unique in the way that they do things, because it feels a little bit 2.5D sometimes, but it's quite obviously, most of it is pixel art, so it's a very strange but very charming combination in my opinion. Anyway, I mean, just like the gameplay itself, to be honest. We're going to get into the gameplay in just a second, the restaurant management section of the game. Hey, Bancho, are we all ready to open? As you can see, it's ready just in time.
Ooh, it's already finished?
You? Ah, you're the fisherman Cobra was talking about.
Well, I'm more of a diver than a fisherman.
Alright, anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Bancho. So you like sushi?
I sure do. Tuna belly, eel, sea urchin. Oh boy, just thinking about it makes my mouth water.
Just as mediocre as expected. Sushi is a food that combines the soul of sea and land. It symbolizes Mother Nature herself. Most people, however, have only tasted more accessible fish just like you. How empty a life is one that ends without ever tasting the beauty Mother Nature can offer. My calling is to bring the taste of Mother Nature to people. Then something is going on here. We're getting a bit of an earthquake or something along those lines. I wonder what that could be. Yeah, a little bit of light is shed on this, as I say, a little bit further on into the game. And now you can see here, look at this. The whole sushi bar is absolutely wrecked. So we're going to have to do something about that, aren't we?
An earthquake?
The interior is really quite a mess.
Yeah, it looks like we will have to delay the opening today.
You know what? I spent all my money getting this restaurant ready. I'll have to recover the repair costs through doing business.
In this state?
In the end, the importance of a restaurant is the taste. First, we need ingredients. Did you bring anything?
Well, I have something I just caught.
Only 3 fish? This won't be nearly enough to serve the guests. Please go and catch 7 more fish first. Oh, and the restaurant is going to be open only in the evening. Won't that decrease sales? You think we should invite customers without adequate preparation just to make a little more money? It is a chef's duty to prepare the best possible food with meticulous precision, just as a warrior sharpens his sword on a whetstone. You will need to get me the best quality ingredients during the day.
Okay.
Alright, so that means we're now going to go back, we're going to go on the boat, and we're going to dive down and get a couple more fish. This actually gives us a much larger, shall we say, insight into how far you can actually go down. Because obviously we've only had the constraints of the tutorial so far, so it's going to be really nice to actually have a little bit more freedom. So anyway, he may not talk about personal stuff, but this guy can talk about sushi all night. I haven't seen Bancho so enthusiastic since the incident, and it's nice to see him like this.
The incident?
Oops, maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. Well, anyway, we need more ingredients, so go catch 7 fish first. Alright, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, you are going to be able to receive additional missions as the game goes forward as well from a variety of different people. I was contacted by a young woman through our phone, and that is another thing that I need to mention as well. There's a phone interface, and it literally has every single thing that a real phone actually has. It's not just the... You know, it's not just a standard sort of thing where you just allow, you know, you're allowed to make calls or receive text or anything like that. There's a huge amount in it, as well as the game menu itself. So if you like the fact that it incorporates that kind of stuff, I think you're going to have a whale of a time here. Anyway, let's just go down. I'm just going to pick up all this. I have no idea what the wood is for, by the way, but I'm just picking up the wood for now. You can kill these jellyfish if you want to, but I'm actually wanting to look for, yes, I'm looking to get one of these. This is a chest filled with an item. This thing, it's an electric bang stick, a stick-type weapon that releases a powerful electric charge. And we can equip that instead of my knife. Yes, instead of the knife, which is something I'm very much looking for. Yeah, I did that completely wrong. I did that completely wrong too. Let's just, there we go. Okay, we got that. We need to just make sure that we're moving a little bit quicker now. Oh, this is problematic, isn't it? Yeah, so you can actually, of course, as we have found out, you can move quicker by holding shift. What is this over here? I've never seen this before. Let's actually go and loot it. There we go. Oh, miso. A sauce made by mixing fermented soybean lumps with salt water and fermenting the mixture, after which the soy sauce is drained away and the remaining solids used. That is very, very nice. And we also have a blue seashell right here. I don't know what the seashells are for or anything like that, but it's going to be nice to see. Now, you are going to actually get involved in more aggressive fish attacking you some of the time as well. For example, that lionfish right there wanted to attack me, and I'm just basically taking people out. Taking people, that's a bit of a stretch. Taking fish out, shall we say, with my melee weapon. Now, bear in mind that if you go into a certain depth, for example, the critical depth that you saw me in right there, you're going to lose O2 a little bit faster. But here's the thing. If you go over this way, there is actually an O2 canister right here, and we're going to be able to use that to gain all our oxygen back. And there you go. Look at that. Now we can expand the amount that we can go, and I'm now getting killed by this puffer fish, which is absolutely fantastic. Can we take it out? I think we can. Yep, there we go. We took it down. And there's a fragment. I don't know what the fragment was for, but I'm picking up everything that's shiny. That's pretty much what we're supposed to do. Oh, yes. And also, I'm now over encumbered. So I'm moving slower, and as a result, if I do run out of O2, bad things are going to happen. So I'm actually just going to try and use my harpoon gun a little bit more here, and I'm just going to try and get this fish. And there's the mini game. Let's spam spacebar, and there we go. We did it. Phew. Okay, so we have exactly 7 fish that we wanted to catch. I could potentially catch some more, possibly. I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna help us. I think it probably will, but you know, maybe I need to be a bit careful about that. Maybe I don't want to weigh myself down too much. But anyway, let's use the escape pod. as I believe that is going to bring me back up to the surface. Technically, you don't need to use this, but this is a basically an instant travel system so that you can, yeah, as you can see, Dave is having a wonderful time just reading his magazine and allowing us to get back to the surface without having any stress. The first time I did this, I literally had, I think, 3 oxygen remaining. And I almost basically died, so it was nice that we were able to have a slightly less stressful time this time around. Otherwise, alright, it looks like you caught quite a few. At this rate, we'll make boatloads of money in no time. My, would you look at the time? We'll have to hurry up and get things ready. Why don't you head to the sushi bar? Alright, so we are obviously now going to be heading to the sushi bar. They give you some of your best records as well that you can take a look here. So obviously we got 10 items, we dove to a depth of 42 meters, and we dove for 3 minutes and 23, which is actually pretty good. We caught 9 fish, not bad. And now we have all of this, all of these things, and then we can get ready for our work shift in the evening, which is exactly what we're going to do. So there is a time-based system in the game as well, as you can see on the top right of the screen. Evening, day, afternoon. I think it's evening, day, afternoon, or evening, morning, afternoon, something like that. So yeah, it's obviously going to be the case that you are going to be able to dive in the morning and the afternoon, and then in the evening you will be working in the sushi restaurant with Bancho here. I think we're mostly set.
That's good. Here's to a great evening.
Where do you think you're going? Didn't you hear from Cobra? You're to help me run the sushi bar from today onwards.
Oh, what? I don't understand.
Cobra told me that there would be somebody to help with the ingredients and serving. He said all I needed to do is cook. And who else is there for that but you?
Wait, I've never worked at a restaurant before.
The guests will be here soon. I'll give you a quick primer, so pay attention.
What?
Open the ingredients below. Alright, so here we go. So eventually we are going to have staff and things like that. If you took a look at the bottom of the screen, obviously it's covered up right now, but if you take a look at the bottom of the screen when we're outside this menu, you can see all that wonderful stuff, which basically means that maybe eventually we're going to have multiple servers or something. I really could not tell you, but I'm very excited to see what happens with that, because I absolutely love these kinds of games where they merge management with something else, whether that's gathering or dungeoneering or whatever it is, and then going back to your management base, which could be a shop, it could be a store of some kind, or in this case a restaurant, and that is really, really fun in my opinion. Okay, so here you can check your fish, crops, sources, and all the other materials you have. For now, that's all you need to know. Come back later for more information. Alright, so there's the ingredients list right there. And we can now close this, and as you can see, we have staff available there too. Obviously Bancho is just wanting to talk to me all the time right now, but yeah, there's staff at the bottom and a number of other things. I'll show you how to register actual items to the menu. Here we go. So yeah, we have the menu research, which I'm going to assume allows you to research additional dishes, menu dishes possibly. And then of course you have the interior. So generally you might even be able to decorate your restaurant at the same time, which is actually pretty cool. Otherwise, let's open up the menu. New recipes need to be added to the menu before they can be sold to customers. There's a sushi recipe for the fish you acquired earlier, so try registering that to the menu. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add this right here, then there you go, done. Alright, that probably wasn't that hard. Setting ingredients to auto-supply will make things a bit more convenient. Only food on the menu can be sold. If you run out of ingredients, you have to replace items on the menu or refill the ingredients. You can also enhance the flavor of the dishes, so try it out when you have enough ingredients. Try filling in the rest of the items on the menu. Alright. Okay, so now, how long are you going to stand there talking? Give me a cup of green tea to quench my thirst. Have you perhaps poured green tea before?
No, only soft drinks, I think.
I'll tell you how. Go over to Cobra. Alright, so we're going to pour the drink. This is literally pouring the drink, okay? So, this is going to be I'm going to be pretty bad at this possibly. Oh, wait a minute. I could have done better. I got a good rating, but last time I did perfect. So, yeah, it would have been nice. Oh, well, never mind. As expected, Bancho's green tea is quite something. That tea really got my appetite going. Is there something to eat, perhaps? Demanding as always. Why don't you try serving him some food while you're at it? Alright, so he's obviously, Bancho is now obviously going to get going with making the sushi. And what do you know it? He's going to be ready with that. I can pick it up. Boom. And now we can also dash in the restaurant. Bear in mind, he has a stamina bar, so we obviously need to be a little bit careful about that. And here we go. There we are. Hello. You sent the package last week, you say? What in the world? Let me check on that. And there he goes, running out. Cobra didn't even eat. He's always distracted like that. The food can't be reused, so I'll have to throw it out. It seems like such a waste to throw it away. Bancho's sushi never reuses food. We do not put food made for guests on the table twice. Well, alright. Alright, so we hold down Q to discard it. Everything looks about ready. Everything looks about ready. I haven't cooked for customers in a while. I'm kinda nervous. Don't forget to press E after filling the menu for business to begin. Alright, so customers will order dishes from the menu. Don't forget to register dishes to the menu before the sushi bar opens. Okay, so obviously, here we go. We're going to be doing exactly that. So we're going to be adding some things. Let's add this. Let's add this as well, and we'll add this, and there we have it. That is pretty much what we can do. Now you can see here that if we get a higher rating, then we're going to be able to increase the size of our menu, which is actually very cool. And you can also see here that green tea and norimaki are actually available as well. Sushi made with seaweed, vinegar, and wasabi. And also, you see this on the right side here? That's wasabi. You have to make that manually for your customers. To have that, condiments, basically. So yeah, that's very, very important. Anyway, let's open up and see what we can do. Let's see how we can serve our customers. All right, here we go. This is quite, it's pretty fast paced. Let's just say that. Oh, hello there. You already want some green tea. Are you serious? Okay, let me see here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yes, there's a perfect. Fantastic. Okay, let's take this. Oh, it's all the way at the end here. Of course it is. Let's give him that. We're going to have to get another one. There we are. Boom. There we go. People are very, very happy. I'm just going to continue dashing all around the place. And I have now caught up with the dishes at the very least. And now look at this. Now I'm going to have to clean the work surface as well. That actually makes it possible for us to get a better atmosphere and get a little bit of extra money by the looks of things as well. Going to take this, give that to that person so that we don't have to worry about it too much. And then we're just going to go over here. Boom. There we go. And we are basically done, I think. Because there are no items on the menu. That's the problem. Can I actually add some stuff to the menu? Swap this. And then I can swap something else. I guess I can just do this. There we go. And now these people will order that, I assume. Yeah, I'm kind of just I'm floating. I shouldn't be floating around here. I should just basically go and make some more wasabi or something like that. That would probably be a good idea. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. We're done there. And we are pretty much good. Everyone's happy with what we were able to do there. And here's the wasabi. You won't be able to produce food if you run out of wasabi. Grind and refill the wasabi before it runs out. Now, you grind it by pressing W, and then you can get that done. Obviously, it's now closed, but generally, if you have more and more customers coming in, you're going to need that. But look at this. We actually did a pretty decent job. We got 42 gold, which is actually quite nice. I would say that we could probably do better if I had gathered more fish. If I'd gathered more fish, it would have been much, much easier, but, you know, that's just how it goes.
Phew, work's finally done for the day. My back and legs hurt.
You were a bit clumsy, but not bad for a first day. Try a little harder.
I suppose coming from you, that's a compliment.
A man should not feel... what shall we say? A man should not feel gratification from simple compliments.
Yeah, all right. In any case, a toast to the opening of Bancho Sushi.
All right, so there's the fade out, and now we're going to get that, as I said to you before, we're going to get a little bit of exposition, and this is what I was talking about with the whole 2.5D sort of thing going on here, because this is such a unique art style, I feel. I haven't seen anything really like this in recent memory, at least. And yeah, look at this massive thing coming out of the water right here. So this is obviously, I'm going to assume, either a giant octopus or a kraken or something along those lines. And this is the reason why all of these packages and chests and so on and so forth, or at least that's my theory. That's the reason why all these things are on the ocean floor, because this massive creature of some kind is pulling all of these things down onto the ocean floor. Anyway, here's Ellie. Are you the man who's been diving around here?
Yeah, I think so.
I was expecting a younger, hotter guy.
I can hear you, you know.
In any case, can you do something for me?
Shouldn't you tell me who you are first?
I'm Ellie. I study biology at the Graduate School of the University of the Philippines. I've come out to investigate after reports of anomalies in the area. Satisfied?
Okay, so what do you want?
I'd like to study the ecology of this blue hole. Get me some agar and red starfish first. I don't think it's a good idea to ask for just one of each, so get me 2 of each.
Your tone makes me want to refuse.
I've got a reward, but if you don't want it, that's fine by me.
Oh, reward? Well, I wasn't refusing, I'm just saying you could ask more nicely.
In any case, please hurry, don't dally. Alright, so as I was talking about, you do have different missions, different various side objectives that you're going to be able to complete as well. I don't know whether you really necessarily need to do this mission, but obviously if you want the reward, it's probably a good idea to do it. Anyway, as you see here, you can use your phone to access various types of content, check your current missions, and more. And also game settings can be accessed from the phone too. This is really, really cool in my opinion, because look, it comes up right here in front of us, and you can click on the settings if you want to go into actual game settings, as you see right here. And you even have music, so you can change exactly what is being played, which I think that's super cool. You have mini games. Unfortunately, I can't do that just yet. Also, I've taken no pictures, as you see. You can take a look at the weather, literally the weather from today, tomorrow, the next day, only 3 days forecast, but that's perfectly fine, I mean, really. And then you have management, health, mail, so you can see, look at this, get a 10%. Do you want to be rich? Can I read this? Oh, I can actually read the spam mail. Okay, that's very funny. Do you want to buy nice cars? Wear fancy clothes? Getting rich is easier than you think. Click the button below now. Shh, it's a secret. Yeah, I'm not going to be clicking that. Should I click it actually just for fun? Yeah, I clicked it. Okay, probably not the best idea, right? Okay, it was fun. It was just for fun. Okay, wait a minute. Can I actually access any of my other things now? No, there's a call right there, so I got a call. Well, these are Cobra and Bancho. They're both my contacts. I wonder what happens if I call Cobra right now. He's right next to me. What's the point of calling when you're so close? It's a waste of phone fees. Talk to me in person. Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, I like the fact that the game knows that I'm right next to him. I think that's very, very amusing. And very clever, in actual fact, because it basically could just, you know, not do that. And they could just, you know, not realize, or the NPC could not realize, but he actually does. It's very, very clever, I think. Anyway, let's do this. Let's go down into the ocean once more. And look at this. It's now changed. You see how the ecology changes every single time you go into a dive? That's the reason why they were talking about that. They were saying very clearly the ecology changes, the fish that are available changes. It's actually really amazing. Super love that. And there we go. Just gonna try and get as many of these fish as I can. Oh, I'm gonna need to struggle for this one. There we go. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna need to struggle for this one too. There we go. Need to make sure it's at the top. There we are. And maybe we can get this final one right there. There we go. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Okay, it's hard work, you know. It's hard work pulling in those fish, that's for sure. Okay, I'm actually hoping I'll be able to go down here Ooh, what's that? Ah, that's for the quest. Now you can see here that they're very clearly marked, which I super like, because generally for me, I really don't like it sometimes when games don't have objectives marked clearly, because for me specifically, I have difficulty seeing that kind of stuff. So it's really nice that there is actually something going on there. Ah, look at that! Oxygen capsule, a portable oxygen capsule that refills oxygen upon use. Let's do it. Well, I mean, I'm going to pick it up. And you can actually get that at any time, or shall we say, you can use that at any time. This is a big fish. Okay, I'm a bit worried about this fish. It kind of scares me, these kind of things, underwater things. That is. Oh, there's a mallet. Yes, I need that mallet. Thank you very much. Yeah. So the sleepy toy hammer. So the sleepy toy hammer is actually a thing that can tranquilize fish, as you can see, and it is now asleep, which is pretty cool. Not sure how that's really going to help me here. I really wish I had the electric stick right now. Really wish I had that electric stick. That would be so incredibly useful for me. Oh no, I shot in the wrong direction as well. That was not very useful. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yes, one of them's down. One of them's down. Fantastic. Okay, I'm running out of air, but that's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, wait a minute. How do I... oh, there we go. I can use it with C. There we go. I'm going to use it right now. And we're going to go after this thing more. I mean, if I can, because there's a firing angle, you see. There's a firing angle to your... Ah, let's go. Spam it. There we go. We got him. A Titan triggerfish. What? What is that? Okay, I have no idea, but there's some copper ore here that I'm also getting, and I've just hit it with my squeaky hammer. I like it, I like it. Okay, so, yeah, we can continue to go down here. I'm actually over encumbered right now, so I am going to be moving a little bit slower. And again, I do not have one of those little emergency lift things this time around. So I'm going to have a slightly more difficult time getting out of here. But, I'm going to try my best to just still explore around here. And oh no, another one of these. What's that? Oh, that's the emergency extraction thing. That could be very, very useful. I don't think I have everything that I need for the side quest. It would have been nice for me to do that, but I'm actually just here we go. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to do this before our O2 runs out. I didn't really prioritize getting the starfish, that's for sure, so I'm very much hoping that I might be able to get another one. Oh, I missed. Of course I did. Oh, there's the other one. There's the other one. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some damage from the titanfish, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Yes, perfect. Oh, unfortunately, this thing is literally... Oh, I tranquilized it. Come on. Oh, I got murdered. I got murdered by him. When being rescued, you'll only be able to retrieve one item. I'm going to take the titanfish. Yes, I'm going to take the titanfish. There we go. All right, so this actually gives us a good opportunity to see what actually happens when you lose too much oxygen. Because I'm going to assume that you don't really lose anything with the exception of just, well, leaving. That's pretty much it. Dave, did you get to loosen up yesterday? I saw a lot of nasty fish. It won't be easy to go any deeper. I did notice that the fish in the blue hole have an odd violent streak. Perhaps something puts them on edge. Speaking of which, why don't you also take a gun in addition to the harpoon? A gun? I have a friend who's knowledgeable about guns. I'll introduce you to him. Aha, here he is. Wow, Cobra, it's been a while. Who's the stocky person next to you? Sorry, that wasn't the nicest thing to say to a stranger. I'm Dave, a professional diver. Interesting, I thought divers were all thin and muscular. You seem to defy my prior knowledge. I don't want to hear that from you. So what's this about? I'd like you to get straight to the point. I've begun a very interesting business, and now I'm in need of some weapons. Duff, I need your help. Season 2 of Stella just ended anyway. I'll give you a listen. Alright, I actually discovered a fascinating blue hole. The terrain and ecology inside it changes every time you go inside. Oddly, any equipment found inside breaks down when brought out. I'd like you to make us a weapon that can be used inside. That is rather interesting. You've piqued my interest as a weapon researcher, you could say. My hypothesis is that anything that's not made from materials found in the blue hole will continue to break down. This will be especially true of guns, which have precision parts. So we'll have to get the materials from the sea ourselves. Dave, you have to prove yourself as a diver to this Master Duff. I'm not sure why I should have to prove myself to you. Just tell me what you need. Since it appears you have no guns at all, let's start with something easy. I think I'll need 1 rope and 1 scrap iron. You heard him right, Dave. Enter the blue hole and bring back a rope and scrap iron. By the way, if you run out of oxygen midway, you'll only be able to make it back with 1 item. Well, yes, thank you very much. I kind of already found that out, but yeah. That's actually fine, though. Look at this. Now we have the ability to go down again. It is the afternoon now, however, so we do need to be successful in our efforts. So this time around, what I'm going to do is I will not take the squeaky hammer, because the squeaky hammer, while it's good when it actually has the tranquilization effect work, when it doesn't have that work, it is next to useless because it does very little damage. So it's a bit difficult to defend oneself with it. But we can only hope. Let's just try it out and see what happens. And oh no, we've got more of these now. Okay, there's some rope. That's actually our main quest, but we've already completed a little bit of the side quest as well. What is in here? I'm hoping for the electric stick. What's this? Allows you to move quickly underwater. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, I'm being hit by these things. Of course I am. Okay, anything up here? What is this? Got some more wood. I don't know whether it's even worth me taking that. Look at that. Oh, that is amazing. The fact that you can literally run around well, not run around, that you can swim around super fast with this is incredibly useful, but obviously it only has 10 seconds worth of battery life. So that's another thing that you have to take into account when exploring. Moray eels. Okay, yeah, they are creepy. I will stay away from them. Thank you very much. And let's just try and get some of this. Thank you very much. There we are. And I'm going to need to get some fish as well. So let me do something about that, shouldn't I? Is this another one of... Ah, it's another one of those. Oh, I have to struggle for this. Ah, there we go. Whew, that was close. Didn't realize I'd have to struggle for one of these, that's for sure. Okay, can I get this one? Yeah, gonna need to struggle for it. There we are. Whew. Okay. We got that one as well. Okay. Whew. I'm just trying to get as many of these as I can. There we are. Oh, you know, it might even be easier for me to just use my my knife, but it's very difficult to actually catch up to fish most of the time. They are very fast, of course. Okay, there we go. Come on, get it. Ah, there we go. Okay, whew. It's working up a sweat right here. It's working up a sweat. It's kind of, I gotta say, it's tiring to see him trying this. It really is. But there we go. We actually did it. Okay, fantastic. So we're pretty much done with everything that we needed to do down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my little booster just to see if I can maybe pick up some additional things. I am moving slower, however. Can I loot this? I can't loot that while being under attack. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm literally just going to swim up, and hopefully I'm going to have enough time. Hopefully I'm going to have enough time to do that. I can't dash, bear that in mind. I can't, you know, swim faster because it uses more oxygen. So I think I will have the ability to do that. Oh, look at this lionfish. This lionfish is super aggressive. He's following me all the way to the surface. That is hilarious. Anyway, there we go. We were able to make it out this time, and as you can see, it can be very intense. You can really very easily get absolutely murdered by these aggressive fish. Anyway, you actually brought them back. I guess I expected too little of you. Alright, this should do for now. I'll give you a reward as promised, since you helped me do my research. The sudden ecological changes in this region will need to be studied further, so I'll continue to need your services. Add my number. Alright, and we gained 70 gold. Fantastic. We got some olive oil and some soy sauce as well. And... aha, to think you'd actually managed to bring it back. I expected you to quietly expire in the depths, you could say. Ugh. Seems I have underestimated you slightly. Very well. I'll show you how to make the basic underwater rifle with these materials. First of all, download Duff's weapon shop on your phone. It's well optimized, only 42 megabytes, you could say. Alright, alright, here we go. So here's the weapon shop, and we can now craft stuff. So there's a crafting system in the game as well, and that's exactly the reason why we were picking up wood and things like that. So there was actually no need for me to pick up wood at the time. Anyway, you've collected all the materials. Good. Let's try and create a new weapon. Let's do it. That was an absolutely wonderful cutscene, wouldn't you say? I agree. Yes, indeed. Okay, I like the way that he's playing. I think he's playing some kind of RPG. He's got to be playing an RPG in the background right there. Master of the Pixies. I don't think I can really guess what he's playing right there, but he's playing something. With a neat explanation like that, even someone like you should have understood. Well, I guess. Oh, and one more thing. I've taken some measures to allow you to open weapon chests underwater. Wow, weapon chests? You can't bring them out of the sea, but they can still come in handy, you could say. Oh, but I'll collect info about the weapons you pick up and create blueprints for you. Weapons made with a blueprint won't break down underwater, you could say. In any case, this master will be watching you. Goodbye, eternity. That guy is very, very purposefully a little bit, you know, a little bit, I don't even know what to really call it. Cliche, you know, something like that. I don't know. Whatever the case, you can craft weapons at his shop. Acquiring a weapon a certain number of times will complete a blueprint, making the weapon craftable. Go hunting with powerful weapons. Weapons can be crafted multiple times. Oh, Dave, you collected 100 gold. Great job. This should be enough to repair what's broken. Then give me some time. These repairs need to be done right. I really hope the customers keep coming. Alright, so yeah, Dave just seems like a genuinely nice guy, don't you think? I think he seems, you know, like he wants to help everyone, and it's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, we can now go back to the sushi store. Ellie has been added as a contact as well. And we can now help out in the sushi bar and actually get our things done. So what we're going to do is we have the ingredients right here, as you can quite clearly tell, and we're not going to be selling any of this just yet. I don't think it's worth us actually selling it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do this, and let's just add the most that we have available. Wait a minute. Add ingredients. Let's just add the max. There we go. Just add the max. I wasn't doing that before. Oh, I'm an imbecile. I am an absolute imbecile. I had no idea that that was actually something that I could do. Okay, that was the reason why we were having so many difficulties with actually supplying our thing. We can also do some enhancing as well, as you can see right there. So reef triggerfish sushi can be enhanced. Commence enhancing. Yeah, let's do it. And here goes Bancho with his secret technique. Enhance has been completed. Alright, so there you go. We were actually very, very pleased with that. I guess that's good, right? I guess that's good. Okay, so let's just do this, and then we'll add this as well. Let's add another 4 there, and there we have it. Okay, fantastic. So now we can open up the restaurant. We have a huge amount of fish to sell. Very, very pleased with this. Let's do it. Okay. It's going to be a bit hectic. Let's try and keep up, shall we? Let's do everyone proud and make sure that we can get the restaurant back up and running, back to its former glory. Although it didn't really have any glory to begin with because it was a new restaurant, but still. Ah, she wants green tea. Okay, let's do this. There we go. I think that's perfect. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she wants green tea as well. Are you serious? No, you don't. You really do? Okay, there, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Okay, fantastic. Yep, perfect. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's do this. I'm running. No, yeah, I'm running. I'm trying, guys. Come on now. Okay, yeah. We're fine. We're catching up. Gonna go to the furthest person. There we are. Fantastic. Gonna go here. There we are. That's wonderful. You can also see the menu up here, by the way, so you know exactly how many you have left. So if you need to replace a particular dish, then you know exactly when that's going to happen. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. He wants some green tea. Let's do this. Okay, come on now. I don't know. I'm acting like this is the World Series or the playoffs or something like that, but I'm trying super hard right here to make sure that this goes well and is very, very smooth indeed. Oh, okay, it's this one. Boom. We can take another one. Let's go this way. Boom. Alright. No wasabi needed just yet. Need to replace the menu. I'm moving very, very slowly. Let's replace the menu right here. This one is done. So let's swap this for this one. This one. Titan triggerfish. Yes. Let's do this one. Done. Alright, perfect. If anyone needs that, if anyone thinks that they want to have Titan triggerfish or something like that, then they can go for it, because that is a monumental fish. That is an incredibly large fish. Anyway, there we go. We were able to get some extremely nice profit right there. 63 profit. We did 5 stars. We actually got 5 stars. We had 4.5 on the first day because I was actually not even understanding the way to set up the menu properly, but now we've actually done that. So that is super, super nice. Done. Now the restaurant is going to be repaired, or at least we can hope so. And it is now Saturday. Whew, and Dave is yawning. And who's this? Who do we have here? Ah, Dr. Bacon. Are you Dave by any chance?
Yeah, what is it, sir?
Wow, I'm always right about these things. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Bacon. I'm an archaeologist who studies the Sea People civilization.
The Sea People civilization?
I'll explain it to you. Aren't you lucky to have an expert like me tell you about them?
Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Alright, here we go. The Sea People civilization lives in legends. They are said to have occupied... it's going a bit too fast. They worshipped fish and they worshipped fish and had gills. They lived in the depths, allowing them to flourish without any concern for invasions. But sudden changes to the sea bottom brought about their abrupt downfall. That's about all there is to the story. Alright. Everyone thinks it's a myth and nothing more, of course, but proof that they were real was found right in the vicinity of this place.
Huh?
This is an amazing find, one that could turn the whole academic world upside down. An ancient civilization under the sea, you'd only see such things in comic books or games.
What makes you so sure they were real?
My assistant closely analyzed an artifact found nearby and found that it is from no known civilization. It's dated to around 1500 years ago as well. There were no civilizations in these parts back then.
That is interesting. So what business do you have with me?
Well, you see, my assistant's cryptocurrency investments didn't pan out and he won't be around for a good while. That's why I'd like you to help me. That's very funny.
Oh.
My assistant told me that the artifact was found 70 meters or so below the surface. Please go take a look.
We're busy with the sushi bar. I don't think we can...
Sorry to interrupt the conversation. I'm Cobra. I work with Dave. Of course we should help you. We'll gladly do so.
What? We don't have the time to swim around searching for artifacts.
Think about it. If an underwater civilization is discovered, countless people will flock here. Bancho sushi will be bursting at the seams.
I suppose you have a point. All right, I'll help. Haha, isn't that lucky? Of course, I won't be asking you to work for free. I'll upgrade the diving suit you're wearing for free. Wow. With an enhanced diving suit, you'll be able to venture deeper. This is essential for exploration. These days, even such things can be handled by an app. Technological advancements are amazing, eh? Let's first install the iDiver app on the phone before we proceed. And there we go. Okay. It's very funny. I mean, that's the thing. They've got a lot of parody, a lot of satire in here, and a lot of general humor. And I personally, I'm very much enjoying it. All right, so the iDiver app allows you to enhance various diving equipment, upgrade equipment with the money you make at the sushi bar and elsewhere, and explore deeper waters. Okay, so we can actually upgrade. That is so incredibly cool. Now then, let me tell you how to use iDiver. I'll install the app for you, so unlock your phone first. All right, so let's do that. And there's the iDiver app. Let's run it. And here we go. We now have the ability to dive down further. Done. Fantastic. Now you'll be able to venture a bit deeper. Once you have enough money, use iDiver to enhance your equipment. You can enhance your suit as well as your cargo box and oxygen tank. Never forget that anything can happen in deep waters. I'll be in touch. Alright, so that's the wonderful dichotomy in the game. You are simultaneously wanting to upgrade your own diving gear so that you can venture further and further down into the depths of the ocean, but at the same time you also are wanting to spend money to upgrade your restaurant, or at the very least I think that there are going to probably be some upgrades for the restaurant at some point. Anyway, let's do it. I'm actually wondering whether I should even should I have upgraded some more? Maybe I should have upgraded some more. Oh well, whatever the case. It's done now. Right, it's done now. Okay, so let's just be a little bit careful about how much we carry this time around, because obviously my depth is now down to 80 meters, so I can go down 80 meters. I think I'm probably just going to go straight on down, and if we see any chests or anything like that... Oh, hello. Yep, speaking of chests. There we are. That is indeed a weapon of some kind. What is this? Electric harpoon tip. Harpoon damage +3. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. I'll take that. And there's an emergency little exiting place, which is great. And we also have a chest here, which gives me the electric bang stick. Fantastic. I love the electric bang stick. It's actually one of the best things that you can get as a melee weapon, in my opinion. I think it seems pretty nice. Wow, that is a large fish right there. I'm a bit scared about even attacking it, to be honest. Wait, these things aren't aggressive. But that thing is... Oh, wait a minute. I've got a gun. Oh, insta-kill. Oh, it kills it instantly. I love the gun. Okay, thank you very much. Very, very nice. How many times do I have to shoot this thing? Okay. Oh, there's a lionfish. Okay, get out of here. Shoot it. Oh, that is so nice. Being able to deal with predators like that now, or technically aggressive fish, that is so much better than it was before, because I was really, really worried about that, to be honest. Okay, so I'm actually not entirely sure how much more damage this thing is going to take. Should I just shoot it instead? Maybe that would make more sense. Okay. Oh, what? I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. Okay, I'm just going to shoot it then. Is it dead? Yeah. Oh, I literally have to hold space to be able to loot this thing. Look at this. Oh, what? It literally gives me rank 5 3-star fish meat. Okay, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to do now... Oh, wow, that thing literally just sprayed us with ink in the face. Yeah, that apparently happens too. We got some O2 over there as well. Very much appreciate that. And we've also gotten the oxygen capsule, so that is a usable item that we can potentially use if we need it. And otherwise, we're just going to go over here, use this just now. And what is this? What is this stuff? Seaweed? Kelp? It has a savory flavor and is used for broths or salads. Should I even get this thing? It's gonna over-encumber me. That's the problem, you see. I'm now over-encumbered. That's the issue. Yeah. Now I'm gonna move much slower, which I'm kind of worried about, but I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be useful. That's the only reason why I would take it, because it's kind of useful, I guess. Anyway, I would assume that parrotfish thing is definitely gonna be much better, possibly. What is this? Ammunition or something? What is this? Hello? Sea people artifact. There it is. That's the thing. Oh, Dave, I think that's the one. Come back to the boat safely. I'll be waiting. Yeah, safely. Oh, that is a very large eyeball. Okay. Okay, yeah, indeed. It is a massive squid / octopus / kraken, whatever it might be. Anyway, what was that just now? I'd have to go back to the boat right away. Alright, yeah. I'm definitely going back to the boat. You don't need to tell me twice, thank you. Alright, so we know for a fact that there is an emergency little like elevator thing up here, so I should be able to go back up there immediately, and then we'll be fine. I'm kind of worried about that big thing, you know, the big octopus thing. So at least I'm here now, and there we have it. Okay, phew. Gotta say, very pleased that we were able to do that, and our depressurization process has now been completed. Oh yes. And I'm hoping that Mr. Bacon is going to be, well, should I say Dr. Bacon, sorry. I'm sure he'll be very pleased. Oh, alright, you brought it out safely. It seems to be in very good condition, almost as if it was stored somewhere until recently. Very interesting. This may be the find of the century even. Alright, Dave, let's continue to work together and uncover the secrets of the Sea People civilization. What? I thought I'd only be helping you once. Of course, say no more. Just put our restaurant at the top of the list of affiliates. That won't be hard to do. I have a very lucky feeling about this. I'll be in touch. Alright, so yeah, obviously Cobra literally just wants to make as much money as possible. That is the only reason why he's even doing that. We got 300 gold for that. That is super nice. That means we're going to be able to upgrade our suit even further. And look at this insanely large. It's a green hump-head parrotfish. Wow. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, that is really incredible. Okay, so Dave, Dave, while you were out at sea, the repairs were completed. Let's head to the restaurant. Ooh, nice. We're actually going to get to see how the restaurant looks now. Wow, it's looking very nice. Haha, it doesn't matter how delicious the food is, the restaurant can't be a mess. If you want to change the interior menu is below is open, so please check it out. Alright, so this is exactly what I was talking about. You can now freely change up the interior of Bancho Sushi. Use the interior tab to select a style to your liking. But, as Dr. Bacon said, if the remains of the Sea People are found here, customers will indeed come, but this area is kind of remote, so I think I will need a way to advertise the store until then. Yeah, these days it's just about impossible to attract customers without publicity. Have you tried the social media app named COOKSTA? You mean the social media app young people use to post pictures of the food they eat? Yeah, that's all businesses are promoting themselves lately. I simply can't understand why people would waste their time like that. Sushi makes an impression on the heart, not photographs. Even so, isn't it better to use it than to keep people ignorant of your food, Bancho? You have a point there. Making an account is simple, so let's try it out. You first register and make the hashtag Bancho Sushi, then done. Well, it's not as complicated as I expected. Now customers happy with your food will follow Bancho Sushi. I'm not so sure about this, but okay, I got it. I'll also install the COOKSTA app on my phone and check the followers' posts. All right, we now have COOKSTA. Raise your rating in COOKSTA. More customers will visit and new foods will be unlocked. The unlock conditions of new ratings can be seen in the COOKSTA app. Okay. Oh, that you know, I gotta say that's actually pretty amazing. I love all these little additions to the whole thing because it's not just about, I mean, literally, it's sea people. It's this big squid octopus kind of thing down in the ocean depths. There's a bit of danger to that whole thing, and now we've got to you know, expand our influence on social media and try and, you know, popularize the restaurant as much as we possibly can. In my opinion, this is incredible and is very much looking like such an enjoyable experience. I highly recommend checking it out. The demo is available right now through the link in the description. And this is Dave the Diver. Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. And if you love management and if you love sort of like roguelite exploration kind of elements as well, then this is definitely something that you will want to check out. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.